This podcast is a part of the Royal We Network.
Spit on me.
And we're in luck once again.
Uh-huh.
And that's how these are gonna open up. Now that people are sending us stuff,
Yeah.
I'm just filled with excitement. We've been doing this.
Filled to the brim.
I'm filled to the brim with excitement. I have an excitement brim. We've been doing this 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long we've been doing this.
Little stretch.
We're in our third season.
Yeah.
And our email, our everything has just been sad and empty.
Yeah.
But not recently.
No, people have been sending us stuff.
People have been sending us stuff, and it's great.
Yeah.
They're sending it to our Twitter, @RoyalWeCast. They're sending it to our Gmail, RoyalWeCast@gmail.com. And here, to start the show off today, I got something from the man himself, Beautifax,
Oh, man.
who's our neighbor now.
Yeah.
Still can't get him roped into this anymore. He has a child now, so he's probably like, I don't want this to be my lineage.
Yeah.
Is that something you can say about someone?
What?
That he had a child?
Well, if they have a child.
What I mean is,
You can say that about anybody, but it makes more sense if they have a child.
But do you think he'd be upset if I told the world?
Well, it's unless he has like a nemesis that's going to nap it.
Anyway, there's a baby Beautifax now. And Beautifax himself sent us this. It was just a link to this website. The website is www.morphinelips.com.
Morphine like the drug? Or
Morphine
or morphine
lips.
like morphing?
Morphine, like the drug.
Okay.
Morphinelips.com.
Okay.
Their slogan is "A kiss to leave them numb." It is a lip balm that you apply.
I've heard of this.
You have?
Yeah.
Our promise. There are times when a kiss is more than a kiss. It's a physiological phenomenon. When that special magic happens, bodies tremble, time slows, and everything goes electric. How do you create that experience when and where you want? By covering your lips in heroin, that's how. Morphine Lips sets kisses ablaze and leaves her wanting more. Your kiss will be surging through her system as she fumbles over the words to describe the overwhelming magnetism between you.
Well, I doubt that's why she's fumbling. It's probably fumbling because you both have big numb lips now. You ever seen when people suck on the end of a vacuum cleaner?
Is that what it's gonna do? It's gonna make your lips all numb?
Yeah, make your lips all numb. Baby, you're fumbling on the... What are you?
What are you doing?
What are you, fumbling?
Oh. What would he sound like if he put this on?
He would sound like Sylvester Stallone.
No, but he's Sylvester Stallone,
Oh, with that?
and now he's covered his lips in morphine.
Maybe he would sound completely normal.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Sylvester Stallone. And then it wears off and he's like, hey. It's reverse effect on him.
I mean, how much is this, do you think? How much do you think this is?
Clearly, it's not real morphine. It's just a numbing agent, right? A tingling. I don't believe you can just ship morphine around. Morphine.
That's probably true. There's a picture of a lady holding it in front of the fucking, what's that called?
The cosmos?
No.
The universe?
For some reason, all their promotional pictures are odd as fuck. There's people like...
A whirlpool.
No, pool.
A spa?
What's it called? In Washington, D.C., the big dick statue that's in front of a pool.
Like the Washington Monument?
Yeah, that's the monument, but what's that pool called? Reflecting pool?
The president's wish pool?
She's just holding it in front of that. Like, that's odd. Yeah, right?
That's just because that's the chance they had.
We had one chance.
We had one shot to make our numb
They
lips.
have a hashtag. I mean, I can't... how do I buy it? Click for product details. There we go.
I bet it's 50 pounds.
No, it's U.S. prices.
Then it's $49.95.
$19.99, man.
Oh, that's pretty good for some numb lips, some kisses that'll never be forgotten. But if you didn't know that someone who's just going to walk away being like, "Oh, that was such an electric kiss, I left my face numb." You know what I mean? Like if I make out with a girl and then after a minute my face goes numb, I'm like, "Oh my god, what kind of intrigue have I got myself involved with now?"
Is this a woman or is this a spider?
Yeah, I've been poisoned by a kiss, by a spy. You know
like
what I mean?
a Seal song.
Yeah. Poisoned by a kiss from a spy. That's the verse that they made him lead out. That's when he was with Heidi. That's why they split up. Heidi was like, "Man, you got to lose the spy verse."
But imagine if you never let them know that you were putting morphine on your lips.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would kiss them and be like,
what's up with this?
What's happened to my face? You must kiss me again for the antidote. All right, this isn't working out. Fucking weirdo.
I don't think it's morphine.
Well, no, I'd say pretty, yeah.
And it has an interesting, it's peach mango flavor. I wasn't expecting that. I think it'd be like mint or something.
Yeah. Well, you got to give them. Once again, we'll put this on our. This will be on our bucket
I'm going to
list.
say we buy this.
Yeah, whenever we get enough.
Dude, we have $19.99.
Yeah.
Let's buy it.
Who we kissing? We're not kissing each other.
I'll kiss. Yeah, I guess wanting, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to kiss each other for the podcast.
No.
Come on, even with morphine lips?
No.
It's New Year's coming up.
Not even for $8,000 and a plane ride.
We started talking about, because the reason he sent me this is we recently had dinner with Beautifax.
Yeah.
And we were talking to him about the show, and we mentioned that thing about, we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Our super sexy episode last week.
Yeah.
About how we came across that, well, I mean, you guys just listened to it, I'm sure. But because how long ago was it for us? I don't even know. But there was you could buy the Mile High Club experience.
Right.
Basically, it was a hooker in the sky.
Yeah.
And it was $8,000. It was $7,000, $750.
Right.
I said dollars too soon, then I said it again.
Dollars.
$7,000, $750.
Real dollars. This isn't Dave and Buster's money.
But I'm saying, and I stand by this, that there are people who will do less to do more for less. They'll do more for you,
Right,
for less money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike blurted out. He was like, "Yeah,
Beautifax.
He said, "Yeah, there's people who will blow you in the vacuum of space and die for less than that."
For $200, they'll blow you in the vacuum of space and then die. Which is probably true.
Yeah, somebody's
$200.
Somebody's doing it, but they're clearly not. They're all hyped up on morphine lips. They don't know they're agreeing to stuff they've not thought through.
Let me ask you this, and this is the thought process of a supervillain. Here, not even here, in America, let's say Detroit.
Okay,
A blowjob is probably what, $20, $50, $20 in Detroit. $20.
I bet you get one for less than Detroit. I don't know if they're on the rebound now.
$20.
Say $20.
We have no idea. I really don't know what a blowjob
I think $20 is around about 20. 30.
I'll give you $20 to suck my dick. Hey, lady.
Hey, lady. Hey, lady, $20.
If you then go to a country
where $20 goes a long way.
So, like in the Philippines, I bet you a blowjob's what? $5?
U.S. probably. That's what it's like that old thing from Futurama. What are you going to spend your $300 on? That looked real painful.
I kicked the shit out of that table. It was so much closer than I thought.
Toes. What was I saying? Something about hooker bots.
Regrets.
I've had a few.
I kicked the shit out of that table, and I am too young.
If you what? What's that even mean? So if compared to what? I'm too young to be kicking tables. I'm too young to die. I'm too young to die in the vacuum of space. I don't know. I just wanted to go to space. I didn't know I was giving blowjobs and then dying. They were like, "Hey, want to ride to space for $200?"
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's the thought process, because I know you said $8,000 isn't enough.
But no, but you're saying if you go there, are you going to spend it on? Are you going to get one $20 blowjob, or are you going to get four $5 blowjobs?
I mean, what kind of time period are we talking about?
What do you mean? The Mesozoic era. What do you mean? What time period?
No, I mean,
I want a blowjob from a Civil War general.
Because if I'm going to get 5 blowjobs, that's going to take me 3 days.
You think?
Not 3 days. But I mean,
okay.
It's like,
I see what you're saying. Okay, that type of time frame. I was thinking.
The future, the goddamn future.
Like quantum leaping around getting blowjobs. That's right. We're getting a blowjob, and
there's got to be a porno version of that.
Oh, I'm sure.
You gotta fuck this guy.
You gotta fuck somebody in every time period to get out of the. If then it's not, guess what? Copyrighted royal we.
We can't copyright a quantum leap porno.
Why can't we? We don't call it quantum leap.
Can we copyright the porn parody of something?
We call it, what would we call it? Condom leap.
Quantum leap.
Quantum leap? Quantum leaper? No. There's no in it.
Quantum, leap dicks, cocks.
Sleep. Condom sleep. Nah, this is about a sleepy dude.
We'll workshop it.
I'm going to sleep in it.
But what I'm saying is, okay, so maybe it's been your dream forever and ever to go to space. Okay?
Yeah.
You're on the doors open.
to space.
to space. And then there's a dude like, before you get to go to space, you have to suck my dick. Okay?
I'm pretty sure this is how a lot of people got into Hollywood.
What I'm saying, yes, but what I'm saying is, what is that for you? What is like space? What is the thing that you're like, all right, I guess I got to suck this dick if I really want to do this?
God, I don't even know. I'd have to give that some serious thought because I honestly don't know.
Apparently mine is $8,000 on a plane ride.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever wanted anything that bad. I'm a fickle man.
But sucking a dick isn't really like, it's like a life-altering thing. You just suck a dick.
You just suck a dick. Yeah, but I mean, if you don't, but the thing is, if you're not wanting to.
Well, I don't really want to suck a dick. I just want a plane ride.
But there's got to be a better way. We're just having the same episode again.
I know.
We're just doing the same thing. People are like, you guys have already been through this.
But there are people who would do less for more. No, more for less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well,
There's
yeah,
probably
right.
some people out there who are doing less for more.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's a headline that I found myself
less.
then.
Did I fuck that up?
Morphine for less. Okay. Anyway. All right. So here's an article that I found myself. Scientists can now give rats an erection by flipping a switch.
What? Okay. What's the fuck's the rat hooked up to? That they can physically flip a switch. So that means you've got to have. Where's this going?
Wow. You understood that. Where
So you mean
so different.
So we need to be. So this obviously they're doing research to have this have an effect on humans, unless they're just wanting horny rats. They already breed like rabbits. Aren't they testing out rabbits? But so we got to be plugged into a wall.
See, that's not what I understood this to be. The only information I have is scientists can now give rats an erection by flipping a switch. But I thought
Like a genetic switch?
Is they flip a switch
on the wall
and rats get erections.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I was thinking they've got to be attached to it somehow, unless it sends out some kind of radio signal that's in a
real sexy radio signal. It's like real dirty rat talk.
Yeah, squeak.
Oh, Gorgonzola.
Because that's a fancy cheese. You know, there's rats who will get boners for less. There's people doing it for government cheddar. You ain't even got to flip no switch, baby. You just give me that government cheese.
I'm a rat. I thought like this.
I'm a cheap street rat. Just give me some of that government cheese. We good.
We go to the Philippines. You don't even need to give me cheese.
I've always just wanted to fuck in the Philippines. Said a rat. Anyway,
so scientists are figuring it out. They've got to be hooked up to some sort of diode or something. Because it's like, remember when they gave a diode?
A diode. Uh-huh.
Remember they gave... There's been a thing where they hooked a rat up to like a pedal, and it would give it cocaine or something.
Oh yeah,
or it would like trigger the dopamine response in its brain.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like they're like, oh shit, man, the next switch in the brain there. If you poke that, they get our dicks. There's got to be whatever the impulse is. There's just like a tube or a button.
So you think the rat is flipping its own switch?
Well, that could be one experiment, I suppose.
Because that's basically. Is this to help people? I'm trying to tie it in to help people. Because otherwise, why are you doing it?
I mean, well, to figure out that you can.
Yeah, but ultimately it should be like, well, if we can do this in an animal, or in a laboratory setting to a rat, we should be able to somehow translate it into doing it to people.
I mean, that's like this goddamn science experiment's going on. You were telling me about this. But there's some guy, I want to say he's in China, who's just going to take the head off one man.
Oh, take head transplant.
Head transplant.
He's been talking about it, doing it for years, and he keeps getting...
Why is it a head transplant? Why isn't it a body transplant? And why are you going to go head? Why wouldn't you take the brain out of something? Or...
I don't know. He's got his reasons. But the thing is, they keep shutting him down. He's been getting shut down for years. Been given the cold shoulder for head transplant. There's a headline for you. Scientist gets cold shoulder for head transplant.
We're not writing headlines now, man.
You don't know what I do in my spare time.
Oh shit!
That
would be so funny if this show was just you secretly sending me headlines under different aliases.
Man, Chinese scientist gets cold shoulder on head transplant.
Yeah, that's what comes in next week. I'm like, fuck you, man.
But but he keeps trying to get this done and like get to transplant this guy's head. But they're like, all these other scientists are like, listen, there's no proof that he's just saying, hey, I've done it. I've done it on over 100 rats or 1,000 or something crazy number of rats.
Listen, man, if you don't shoot for the stars, or if you don't, they won't
aim for the stars and you may hit the ceiling.
Aim for the moon and hit this. You land in the stars.
Or aim for the stars and you'll probably get the moon to space. I think it's saying aim big. He's aiming big.
He is, and people's like, you can't do it.
And he's like, I'll show you. His actual quote is, quote, I'm hell-bent on doing it. He's bent by hell.
But there are people out there who have, like, Bill Gates, for example, humanitarian. He's not going to fund this. But he's worth $53 billion, right? Obviously, he doesn't have that in his pocket or something, but, like...
Here's all I'm worth. Club Steel. Oh.
So what I mean is, there's got to be some, like, Russian billionaire who's, like, just into seeing crazy shit.
Well, he thinks he's going to have to go, because the thing is, he's apparently done all this research in China.
And China won't let him do it.
Well, yeah, China.
He's too crazy for China.
Well, he says he doesn't have he's got to have, like, the best team of people, and he needs a certain... Yeah, look at the light. That'll make you sneeze.
Sorry.
That's fine. Ready to go? But he says that he needs, like, a certain team, or he needs some reason he can't do it in China. Doesn't have the facilities or something. Apparently he's got it to work on rats, but not people heads.
He switched rat heads?
Apparently, it was either hundreds or thousands. I don't remember.
Rats?
Yes, he said, I've successfully done that. But they can't confirm it outside of what he said. Because it's China.
Why would he show them?
Well, he has, but he's like, here's the data where I've done this, and all these other scientists and doctors have looked at it and say, that should be impossible. And he's like, no, I figured out a way to make it work. And they're like, show us. And he's like, I'm just going to do the head transplant. And they're like, we're not going to help you.
Why would you go from rat to human? Why would you go from, like, rat to pig or something?
I don't know. Anyway, it's real shady. It's kind of like Island of Dr. Moreau-ish type stuff that he's been pulling off.
And who's going to volunteer for this?
Oh, the guy's been ready forever.
There's a guy who's going to do it? The guy who knows he wants to do it?
Yeah. And right now they're currently putting this guy, the patient, getting him used to, they're putting him in using virtual reality.
Who's getting ready?
The head doctor and the other people.
But they don't even, what?
Because he's hell-bent on doing it.
Why does this guy agree to it?
Because he wants to do it. He's paralyzed. He's stuck in a body that doesn't work.
He's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get that part. I just thought it was a dude.
No, I'm perfectly normal, but just stick my head on another body.
He's a fucking German guy who's like, I want to eat my feet, and I don't want to die.
Yeah, no, he's fucked. So this doctor's like, I can put your head on a body that will work. So.
Oh my god, if he pulls it off.
Well, he's got to get it on the other body. But they're getting him accustomed now for the sensations. Oh, we started going to this the other day, me and you were talking about in virtual reality to have the shock of his brain accepting the fact of waking up in a different body.
But the rats are cool with it?
Well, you don't know what the rats, according to him, I guess, but you can't ask a rat, hey, are you going crazy? Because these other people are saying if he does pull this off, he could suffer another, quote, a fate worse than death.
Yeah, that's the article that I got here. Yeah.
Where he's, like, trapped. He feels he's trapped in this other body.
Why are we making these big leaps and bounds? Why wouldn't you just, like, baby step it up? Because, I mean, like, can they transplant people's hands?
I think, yeah, they've done that.
Yeah? Okay. Can you transplant, like...
The thing is, the guy says he can do it. Well, that's the thing is everybody's not on board. But as of right now, he said, I'm going to do it. And he's gradually getting a team together of other doctors who are like, okay, well, I'll do it with you. And they think right now it's going to happen somewhere in maybe the UK or in Europe somewhere is where it's going to go down. And he's shooting for this next year. And they're trying to get the patient ready so he doesn't go crazy. It's like
a ragtag group of rebel doctors.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They're funded by like Steven Dorff or something. No, Lenny Kravitz. They're funded by Lenny Kravitz.
That's going to be who's doing it. Yeah. Lenny Kravitz doesn't have head transplant money.
But he ran the underground dentist ring.
That's true that we talked about. We've talked about many times.
So maybe he's made a leap. That was him moving up. And he's like, they shut down my...
How much money do you think they need? Can we help? I'd throw him $20.
That's going to push him over the ledge. They got a Kickstarter going. A kickhead.
I'm going to put his head on this guy's body. Wait, where are they getting the body?
I guess from a donor. I don't know about that.
Okay, so there's one guy who's paralyzed, but then there's another guy they have to take that guy's head off. It's a corpse? Is the dead guy?
I guess. I don't know where they're getting the body. It's a good question. I honestly don't know.
I was so hung up on whose head was going to come off that I wasn't thinking about where they're sourcing the body.
Yeah, they're getting the body from somewhere. They're just Frankensteining this guy together. I hope it happens, man.
What if he wakes up and he's a third dude?
What, you mean he'll have the personality, like the thoughts of the brain, but the personality of the body?
No, neither. A third dude.
He'll be a completely new person?
They'll be like, what?
I don't know about that. But
hello, I have risen.
Like when they brought the spinach to life. But yeah. But they're trying to get him ready for that because of waking up in a different body, because the way they explained that was the way your mind learns from the time you're an infant is experiencing, even though people may experience similar things, how each individual body perceives your surroundings, your environment.
Sure.
Affects how your brain and your perceptions of things, and you have this mind-body like connection to how your foot feels, or how your body feels and how it reacts to things. So if you suddenly fell asleep and you woke up in a different body that experiences sensations, even though they're all similar, it's going to experience them slightly different. Your brain is going to be confused by that. That's like with people with like severe nerve damage and stuff. It fucks your brain up.
You have no map. You have no idea.
Yeah, you exactly.
You don't know where your hands are. Whose hands are these? Who am I?
Right, or you just feel so different. And if things didn't line up quite right, and then your brain suddenly like,
well, how about this?
I don't know how to work any of this, and it can drive you.
You've
crazy.
heard of those stories, like if you get a new heart, right? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden you like spicy food and you can drive a motorcycle.
Yeah, we've talked about that. You've said that. I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know if I believe it either.
I don't believe that you can get a new fucking heart and know how to ride a motorcycle.
I don't think so either, but I'm saying that there's things that people have documented saying that
yeah, they get struck by lightning and they're a virtuoso on the piano.
Virtuoso.
A virtuoso.
They can speak it in English. So you get yourself in this new body, and then all of a sudden there's like some other consciousness in there that we didn't realize. Because, okay, here's what I'm about to say. I'm going to lay down some stuff. Uh-huh. So right now, our body and our brain are in sync. Uh-huh. So our consciousness, whatever that is together, because it's the body and mind working together.
Yeah.
But no one's ever been separated. No brain is ever separated from its body.
That we know.
Right? So listen, so what I'm saying is, they take his head and put it on a new body. So now you got half, whatever the consciousness part that belongs to the body is part of the body. And then the half of the consciousness that's in the guy's brain. So what I mean is, like, maybe there'll be like a conflicting, maybe part of who we are, or part of like our personality and consciousness is part of our body. And we just don't know that.
Could be. That's why they need to do it, so we can find out.
He's just gonna fucking start wrestling with himself. The first thing he did, his first action,
the one-man wrestling ring.
He just rips the head off of the body. The body just rips the head off.
Can you imagine if that's the first thing? No! And then pulls his own head off. Shit! That was a 32-hour surgery. And the dude just woke up and pulled his goddamn head back off. Back to the drawing board.
Like, next time, put the head on the body, remove the hands.
Well, we put the head on the body. Next time we'll put the body on the head.
See?
Anyway.
Okay, well, here's another headline. This one was sent to us by Zach. Thank you, Zach. Apparently, Toronto sisters were recently arrested for cyberbullying a Nigerian billionaire.
Well, how bad did they hurt this guy's feelings?
They were cyberbullying him, man. That's not a joke.
Bullying's not a joke. Say no to cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a thing.
He's a Nigerian billionaire. What's he getting hurt about? Like,
you think he's really a billionaire, and maybe that's what they're calling him out on? Because there's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of Nigerian billionaires.
But I mean,
scammers.
it's not saying that the Toronto sisters arrested for cyberbullying Nigerian scammer. Arrested for cyberbullying Nigerian billionaire.
I guess it just goes to show it doesn't matter who you are. You should be treated like ass.
But the thing is, it's like I said, I'm a teacher, and every now and then the kids will like try to be mean to me, but they're little kids.
You can't just.
It's like there's nothing you can say that'll upset me. Like, well, no, that's not true because you can't upset me.
It's because you always have that knowledge in your head that if you really wanted, you could just. It would be frowned upon, but you could throw them out the window.
A Nigerian billionaire could buy enough people to throw someone out of a window.
Yeah, they could just people show up at your house and be like, punch. Yeah,
this is what will happen. This is my Nigerian accent.
Okay. I'm just going to go on a leap and say that's pretty good.
Here's what is going to happen. Because you cyberbully me, I will fund the reallocation of your heads onto a third body. You two will now be one third body.
What? So 2 heads and 1/3 body? Where do you get are you going to get 2 more thirds of another body?
I'm not a trillionaire.
I'm only billionaire, not trillionaire.
You cyberbully me?
You are stinking up the castle with your farts.
You cyberbully me? Uh-huh. Now I am a freshman. You fund this shit, put their heads on the body. That's what you take the heads off. That's a hell. Imagine if you woke up in another body because you cyberbullied some billionaire.
Yeah, that's the thing that you would be doing if you had money. Not going, "Aw,
right.
My feelings, they have been hurted." And then you... But you know what? They took the high road. They just said, you know what? I'm going to pursue legal action. I'm not going to be a dick and use my money for evil.
I want to have them arrested.
How did they find the billionaire?
On what grounds? What kind of cyberbullying were they doing that they were arrested over it?
Yeah, and how did they find this billionaire online and fuck with him long and hard enough that he just...
My feelings are hurt.
Yeah. You've hurt my rich Nigerian feelings.
I'm going to call the Mounties and have you locked away.
Oh, that's right. They do have Mounties. Yeah.
In other bullying news...
Yeah, I'll just crowbar out of that because I don't know what.
Not even a crowbar. This is another. Basically, just plug and play. There's other people cyberbullying other people on the internet. Avril Lavigne, accused Mark Zuckerberg of bullying Nickelback.
What? Okay. You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of people giving Nickelback a hard time. You jumped on me for giving Nickelback a hard time when we got real drunk on wine.
Did I?
Yeah. You was like, Nickelback.
Does that mean drunk? That's what I sound like?
Yeah. I guess.
But okay, I don't. If you don't like something, there's no one's making anyone listen to anything.
Yeah. Is it because maybe
Avril Lavigne,
right,
skater boy,
right,
accused Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook,
right,
of bullying Nickelback?
How?
Photograph.
How did they?
Again, you're Nickelback.
Did they go to... Yeah, if those are all 3 people who have a higher...
Okay, let's rank them. Okay, here we go.
Well,
fuck, marry, kill, Avril Lavigne, Mark Zuckerberg, Nickelback.
How's that ranking them?
No, well, fuck, marry, kill is a ranking system. Fuck, marry, kill, Avril Lavigne, Mark Zuckerberg, Nickelback.
Man.
I mean, this isn't even a game. It's obvious. You marry Mark Zuckerberg, he's got tons of money. You fuck Avril Lavigne, she's the only woman. And you kill Nickelback. I mean...
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, would anyone?
Yeah, that's
do anything different.
No,
do anything different.
I was really rolling it around in my head, but that's the appropriate answer.
You're gonna marry Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, you'd be rolling in the dough,
right?
Yeah, you'd also be rolling around his bed though.
That's okay.
See, you just went higher. You batted higher right there. You're not just doing it for $8,000 in a plane ride. You're doing it you're setting yourself up for life
for Facebook.
Yeah,
but he doesn't know that all he had to do was give me $8,000 in a plane ride. You play. Hey, Zuckerberg, you lost this one. All you had to do was give me $8,000 in a plane ride.
Yep.
Listen, I am trying to get back to America, listeners. Do you have $8,000 and want to buy me a plane to get back to America? Do you have a dick that needs to be sucked? God damn it! Imagine if I came back from America and you're like, Sam,
you seem different, bud.
Oh my God!
I'm never leaving the country again.
It just changes me.
Look at this rash.
Here's another article that I found myself. I found this and I went, this is going to upset Nate.
Oh no. All right.
Woman suing Toyota for making such tasty wiring.
Oh my God. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired. It gets exhausting, man. Because I think about this. I still think about the fucking dolphin house.
I bet you that lady in her mental illness was like, why did Toyota make it taste so good?
Listen, you're sick. What have you been? The doctor's like, she goes in and she's like, Doc, I don't feel good.
What's wrong?
I'm sick.
I almost did your voice back. What's wrong? I'm a doctor.
Well, I'm a patient and I'm real sick.
What have you been doing?
I was like eating Toyota wiring. Okay. Why is this are we cyberbullying Valley people now?
It sounds like Jimmy Fallon's it. Well, how does he do it? I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's what it is, yeah. Okay. So, she sues Toyota. I wish I knew if she won. That would make this more interesting, but what's the case?
Yeah, see, like, if you were a judge, if I was a judge and that came in, I would just, I mean, are you allowed to just visibly sigh in court and be like, oh, God.
But okay, let's suss it out though, man. What if Toyota really did make tasty wiring?
What's their end goal? Why? It would have to be by mistake. Well, honestly,
and if it was a mistake, they should be sued.
No, because why would they be sued? So what if they knew Toyota knew that their wiring was tasty, yet they produced it anyway and put it in cars?
What I'm saying is they knowingly made
tasty wiring,
like knowing that it was tasty, and they made it for nefarious purposes. Maybe they knew that if you tasted the wires, you weren't going to be able to stop.
So the people want to. What a convoluted plan! So we'll make the tastiest wiring of all the cars in the land.
So they'll have to replace the wiring.
Yeah, so people will uncontrollably eat it, and then have to replace it.
That's planned obsolescence, man. That's the next step in planned obsolescence.
That's why iPhones quit working after 2 years.
Because you can't stop licking them.
Yeah, they're so tasty. Eventually people will eat these and have to buy the new one. That's crazy. I'm not saying they don't do it, but they don't do that version of it. They're not making, like, somebody like there's just a line outside of the Apple store be like, what happened? Fucking OS 13.1 came out, the Eat Me update. As soon as it came out, I couldn't resist. I just ate my phone. Oh, me too, man. Shit. I heard that new one's out, and eventually, about 1.5 to 2 years from now, it'll be extra tasty.
You're going to get the undecided, the unwavering.
Yeah, you just upload the new thing.
And it just, I updated it. I wanted to eat my phone so bad.
As soon as the update was complete, I just wanted to eat so bad. I wanted to eat my phone so bad. It was burning a hole in my pocket, man.
I had to eat it.
I had to. And everybody's like, right? And then one lady's like, no, this is bullshit. I'm suing.
Oh my God. What's so funny is we talked about being the guys who write fake news, and that is exactly the fake news we would write.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we would write.
Yeah.
It turns out iOS 1.2.11 is planned to make you
insatiable. Your phone will be insatiable. You'll have to devour it.
I mean, imagine this. Imagine there's a fungus.
Is it Among Us?
There's a fungus among us that will...
And it's quite humongous.
It evolutionarily needs whatever's inside of an iPhone.
Well, I got problems with that.
So what it does is it gets into your central nervous system, and it makes you want to eat the iPhone. Now, I know that's not just going to happen. Evolution happens much longer things of time.
Where in history did this thing figure out that it's going to need something in a specific technology 1 million years into the future? When did it figure that out?
Well, maybe it's just glass. Maybe it just needs glass. And I mean,
it would have us going around eating Windows.
But I mean, glass. I mean,
not the operating system, by the way. Actual glass.
Okay, yeah, but it's just like the cat poop thing we learned about, where cats are controlling our brains.
Did we learn about it? Did we learn anything? Hey, email us if you've ever learned a goddamn thing by listening to this. Please, just be like, hey, I'm not now physically handicapped retarded from listening to this.
My brain has been transplanted onto a phone.
Yeah, my brain went flat like a rubber dinghy on a nail. The royal we.
Man leaves hospital. There's another article I found myself.
Okay.
Man leaves hospital after stabbing. Is stabbed again, police say.
Police say. Okay. Well, he needs to stay at home.
I mean, it's just like that party where someone got stabbed. It was the part where we talked about the...
Yeah,
this is where rehashing stuff episode.
Yeah, this is the stab party. This is where it all comes to. This is where it makes sense to listen to the back catalog a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Get back. We talked about a guy...
You can get just dumb enough for us to talk about it again.
Man leaves hospital after stabbing, is stabbed again.
What's he doing? It's on him, I think, at this point. Because there's got to be something going on.
You know what it is?
No, hold on.
Shut the fuck up and let me finish.
But what I'm saying is, it's got to be something to do with him. There's a pattern of something in this man's life. Because a lot of people, big majority of folks, can go their whole life and never get stabbed.
Yeah.
You know? Lucky.
I've never been stabbed.
I've never been stabbed.
But
if I got stabbed, I'd think like, what was the situation that got me into that stabbing? And then I get out of the hospital and immediately go back into that situation and get stabbed again.
He's put heroin on his mouth and trying to kiss people.
That'll get you stabbed in places.
Get you stabbed.
So what is it?
I don't know. But what I'm saying is I think there's a fungus that lives inside of him.
Oh, God.
That needs to eat steel.
So it picks knives? That's not a way for it to propagate itself. It should go get a bunch of little steel ball bearings, go home lock yourself in a safe room, and eat. Yeah, I'm the fungus. I'm among us. And it lives, we must grow to be humongous.
Get the steel bearings.
Get the steel ball bearings. Lock yourself in a room in your house.
Okay.
And slowly consume them.
That is an intelligent fungus. But there's the idiot version of the fungus who's like,
when's the idiot version coming?
Don't fuck with people and they'll stab you and I got to eat their knives.
Yeah, well, you know what? Double unlucky for that guy because he got the stupid version of the evolutionary fungus. He's got the one that's not going to make it. In survival of the fungus fittest, that fungus was no longer going to be among us very soon. It's going to be...
Listen, you gotta fuck with him.
Yeah, you just go eat the knives. Just eat them. You can do it.
Oh, that's not going to work.
I'm not really... Oh, my host is dead. I'm a dead too. And the other fungus is like... We're a lot smarter than that.
Go eat ball bearings.
Yeah, go sit at home and eat ball bearings.
Or eat a lot of Cheerios. They got a lot of iron in there.
Yeah. Go eat Toyota wiring.
But my point with the Toyota wiring thing was...
Oh, yeah.
It's like antifreeze tastes good.
By accident.
But what if it came out that it didn't need to taste good and they were making it taste good anyway? That would be fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So if you found out that Toyota was making their wiring taste good and they did not need to do that, wouldn't that be fucked up?
I would be like, all right, Toyota, why?
Why are you late? Why are you wiring your cars with spaghetti?
And then they would have to just kind of be like, I don't know. Just kind of like, you got us.
The fungus in our brain told us to do it.
Yeah, the fungus is like, they want people to, and the judge is like, oh, they got you too? Cleared of all charges. And the woman's like, what? And then fungus gets hurt.
And she eats her phone.
And then it slowly pans out on the earth as just like giant mushrooms are sprouting through the atmosphere.
What happened? How do we get to this dystopian future?
You just started talking about goddamn past fungus, learning about future iPhones. You just were like, here's what's happening now. A science fiction novel that's going to come right out of my...
Because, dude, there are fungus that, like, make bugs do stuff.
There are.
Or, like, if you get rabies, you're, like, afraid of water.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember why.
Well, it's got to be because rabies hates water.
That's what it is.
Yeah. We don't know. Okay, yeah.
Or, like, that makes you, like, there's some bugs that make... The parasite gets in your body makes you jump into water because then it'll spawn the larva that lives in the water.
Yeah, I know there's stuff that does that, but I don't know if I don't know about it.
I think our nervous system is probably too complicated for a parasite to work at that level.
Yeah, but
that's
like but they'll like laying dormant in people's legs. There's like those
bot flies and stuff.
Well, bot flies, but they just come out whenever they're ready. But there's some kind of weird little. Oh, bot flies are crazy, man. I saw this one guy one on his belly, and he just let it grow in there for a long time. And then to get it to come out, when he went to sleep one night, he laid on it, just fell asleep, but he put a big thick steak on his belly. And at night, like it could, because they breathe through the skin, it was like, oh shit, I can't breathe. So it came out and into the steak. And when he woke up the next day, he had this giant, like 2-inch worm in the steak and like a hole in his belly.
Oh my god! What?
He just let it grow in there.
Do they have these in Taiwan?
I hope not.
We saw a fucking spider the size of my face.
It was the biggest spider I've ever seen.
It looked like it was wearing shoes.
Yeah, it had little pads on it.
It was walking around like a fucking pit bull wearing socks. YouTube that.
Yeah. It took individual steps.
And then it went into fucking, like, X-Wing fighter mode.
Yeah, it just looked like a big bolt, like a big X marks the spot on the ceiling.
It was like, I'm in stealth mode and, like, curled up against the wall. We're like, fuck, it's gonna eat us.
Yeah, it looked just like somebody went and put a big X on the wall with, like, markers.
I've been living here 3 years. I didn't know those were around. I didn't know there were those big fucking face-sized killing spiders.
It's a type of huntsman.
It kills birds. Taiwan. Would you care to do a lightning round?
Yeah.
Okay, so we came up with this new idea. We didn't even come up with any idea. We took an idea. We were watching something else that had a lightning round. We said, we want one too.
We just started blasting off.
Oh, yeah. I was basically just doing it. Because the thing is, this podcast isn't terribly different than our lives. We go out to eat barbecue and we talk about shit like this. We sit on the couch when the microphone isn't even on. We're just sitting right now on the couch where we normally sit on the couch. One of our things we've been doing recently, and we challenge you at home to do the same. I'll post it in the link to this episode. We have found a playlist of 383 bad 80s and 90s sci-fi videos.
No, it's action movies.
Action movies, but it's also sci-fi.
Yeah, a mix of sci-fi and action. You never know what you're getting.
We have been trying to get our way through. Anyway, that's what we do. I'll link it to the thing. But let me get this lightning round going. Okay, so how this works is I'm just going to spitball headlines at you, and if someone catches us, we'll stop. Naked man breaks into pizza place, shows own sausage and meatballs. Man allegedly scans penis at supermarket checkout. Naked man exposes his sausage at a Waffle House. Spooky cemetery flasher, a grave concern.
Why are these all naked people?
Why did women with giant inflatable penis cross the road? Mysterious ghost voice turns out to be this guy in the chimney. It's a picture of just a dude who looks kind of like Kid Rock. Smoking woman's public sex sets world on fire. Catus interpuptus, when your pet interrupts sex. Guy got scary mad when told to stop having sex in public pool. Naked man walks into stranger's house, says, hi, falls off cliff. Wait, why was there a cliff?
What? Ding, ding, ding.
Hi!
Well, he walked into the cliff room.
Naked man walks into stranger's home, says, hi, falls off cliff. Well,
they make that sound like it all happened in like one string of events.
Right. But Cliff is capital. Well, the whole thing is capitalized because it's the title of a headline. But
you think it's a person named Cliff?
Falls off cliff.
You think he was being piggybacked by a guy named Cliff, and Cliff's like, you deal with him now. It's your problem now, strangers. Falls off cliff. They're like, Cliff, buddy.
What are you doing, man?
We don't even know this naked man.
This naked man? No, that's not Cliff. Okay, naked man arrested while taking photos of wheat field. What a flash. Naked Florida... I'm sensing a theme here. Naked Florida man arrested for allegedly driving 110 miles per hour. Accused flasher says he was trying to remove bug.
What's that mean?
Naked burglar wakes sleeping man with a kiss. Finds out he has a gun.
What are you doing? Ding, 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 ding.
Naked burglar wakes sleeping man with a kiss.
I mean, how much did this guy think he was making off with?
Naked burglar. So the guy went in there to burgle.
With no pockets.
Naked man burgling.
Yeah, so you can only burgle what you're carrying.
You can get a flat screen or something.
See, nothing about this adds up.
You're not going to get a flat screen if you're going to go in there and start kissing everyone you find.
No, I think he was this guy. His motive was to hope he was going to kiss this dude, and he was going to wake up and he thought something sexy was going to happen.
This is the dude.
He looks like a man who's just like, yep.
He kind of looks like he
would be in Disturbed.
Jason Statham. He kind of looks like Jason Statham.
He does kind of look like Jason Statham.
Why is Jason Statham going around kissing people? But I don't think he was a burglar.
Huh?
I think he was just out of his mind. He's not going in there trying to burgle if you're going to kiss people.
Right. He had too much on his plate. If he's one of those people like he wanted some sexy kissing time with somebody,
but he also
kind of needed some money and he wanted to
burgle.
So he's like...
So he said burgle and kisses.
Yeah, he just tried to burgle some kisses. The kiss burglar.
But then finds out he has a gun. So the guy woke up and had a gun.
Can you imagine a dude coming... Do you think he anticipated it? I think some naked dude...
You're not luring naked burglars into your house so you can blow them away. We're not Gary Jackson. It's a crazy fucker we went to college with.
Yeah.
That don't make sense to the two people sitting in this room.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Naked joggers left baby alone on beach for hours, police say. Porn star Kayla Cupcakes flushes judge in Florida courtroom. Man accused of masturbating in driveway 3 times in a week. Man found naked in hog barn tells police I just like pigs. Is it illegal to... Oh, no, he's just naked in the hog barn. Well, he's found. It's apparently not his... No, they aren't his pigs.
Oh.
That's got to be the...
That's the crime. That's the thing, is you're trespassing.
Right. If it's your own pigs, I mean, you can be naked around your own pigs.
Yeah.
It's not against the law. I was chat rouletting one time.
With a pig?
No. I was just going, just click, and I saw these two naked dudes on a futon. And in the laptop, the webcam across the room. It's like a big empty room with wood floors. So the one naked man stands up to walk across the room to like fuck with the laptop. And when he does, a dog comes up and just sniffs the guy's dick.
Right.
And then walks out of the room. And I was like, oh, that's enough goddamn internet for me.
Yeah.
Naked man steals police cruiser, claims he was poisoned. Dating site caters to women who want well-endowed men. Naked man screams, I'm on fire! Pours milk on himself in a superstore.
What?
Watch man put fire ants all over his junk. He instantly regrets it.
Watchman.
Astronauty. Porn site crowdfunds first porn in space.
Astronauty.
That's pretty great.
Here we go. Ding, 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 ding. Why are these all like sexy, like dirty, like naked people related?
I just typed...
Every single one has something to do with somebody pulling their boobs out or their...
I don't know, man. I don't know what I clicked. I mean, I'm on the Huffington Post. Because otherwise, I have to sort them somehow. If I just put news, it's gonna be like, man naked with pigs. ISIS killed another person. You know, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I have to.
What you're looking for is naked ISIS man decapitated by pigs. I'm on fire, says pig.
Yeah.
Douses rat with milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
I'm not against it. I'm just pointing it out.
What are you worth naked?
What? Less than what you'd be wearing. A naked person is always worth less than what they would have clothes.
Well, then how? And then with,
well, if somebody's standing there,
depending what their job is,
and they're wearing a fucking Armani suit and fucking, you know, a 10 grand watch, and the guy's fucking decked out, that guy's worth more with his clothes on than if you took all of his clothes away.
But
unless you're selling them to somebody who didn't want the clothes, they just were paying for the naked.
But paying for the naked. But if it's like, you know, say Indecent Proposal, pick your favorite celebrity. Right?
Yeah.
And you're going to fuck them. What they're wearing is irrelevant.
Okay, well, that's a whole different thing. I was thinking like...
I guess because you're not paying for it. What are you worth naked?
What are you worth naked?
Designer dildo contains your loved one's cremated ashes.
What? Ding, ding, ding.
You just compress someone into a dildo? Would you if you haunt me if I did that?
No. I don't think that they're compressing the ashes into the dildo, shape of a dildo.
Designer dildo, contains. What is it, just a tube? It's just a tube full of ashes?
I imagine it's just like a normal dildo. You know how they make the ones that you can unscrew and fill with hot water and different shit?
No.
Well, they are.
Okay.
And I imagine it's one of those just filled with your loved one's remains.
Yeah, but it's way sexier if you just compress it into it. You just compress them into a dildo.
That's way sexier? I don't think any of that's sexier. To me, that's...
You're going to need to get a cast of their parts first.
You're going to need a psychiatric evaluation for any of these. This isn't healthy.
If I turn you into a dildo, will you haunt me?
Why? Why would you... Where am I giving you permission to turn me into a dildo?
If you died right here, right now, who's going to stop me?
Nobody? I don't guess, but goddamn, don't turn me into no dildo. If you can...
The fungus made me do it.
But what do you mean? I mean, because I've heard of people like wearing like their parakeet's ashes around their neck or something. I always thought that was a bit weird.
Their parakeet's ashes?
Well, just a pet. I don't know.
That was oddly specific. Do you know someone who wears their parakeet's ashes around their neck?
Maybe. No, I'm not naming names. But they're a little bit...
your neck.
That seems a little bit... You're never getting Pete. But I always thought that was a bit strange. You know, I'm like, let them go. Not only are you not letting them go... You're not only just hanging on to the memory. You're hanging on. That would almost be like one of those things where, you know, when you go get like a cast of your, where you can just order them to do a cat, and you can make your dildo like a dildo at home of your own dick.
Yeah.
If you did something like that, and then that was filled with the ashes, but that's doubly creepy. That sounds like it's going to open a gate to hell or something. You know?
I agree. I
have such dildos to show you.
This is a dildo made of the compressed ashes and cast from the corpse, I guess.
It's a human penis, but it's filled with parakeet ashes. Somebody's ripping me off. I know.
Okay. God accused of attacking cop having sex with tree. Library girl. Go back.
God
accused of attacking cop and having sex with a tree.
What? God accused.
There's a picture of a dude with a big shiner on his face, so I think he's God. It's got to be some guy named God.
There's just a dude named God. God accused. Read that one more time.
God accused of attacking cop having sex with tree.
Is this like?
Well, hold on.
Is this God saying this?
No. Wait a minute.
Like God.
This guy. In the picture, his name is God. This is one person.
Okay.
He attacked the cop, but was the cop having sex with a tree?
Right. That whole sentence is a jumble jam.
God accused of attacking cop having sex with tree.
I don't know. I don't even know how to put that together in my head.
God.
We need like a whiteboard.
God. Accused of attacking cop having sex with tree. Moving on. KFC shows sex scene. In what capacity is KFC showing sex scenes?
That's it. These aren't giving us enough. These are making us want to click them. KFC. Yeah. In what capacity? What do you mean? KFC shows sex scene.
Maybe on one of those menus. They got the menus there with the TV menus.
What?
The menu isn't like a piece of paper. It's
right. It's like a digital screen.
Someone just put some
fucking on there.
Maybe?
Or it could, if there's a guy named God in the last one, maybe there's a guy named KFC in this one.
Holy crap, British artists will cast your anus in bronze. I mean, it's basically what we were just talking about.
In bronze.
All right, that's enough. That's the end of the lightning round, man. We've been doing that for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Cast your anus in bronze.
Who wants that? Imagine if I got you, because you wouldn't know what that was.
What would be funny is if it wasn't your whole buttock. So you look at it and you're like, that's an ass. If it was just a tiny...
No, blown up though, size of a clock.
They blow it up to the size of a clock?
No, I'm saying you do that, but then you put numbers on it, and you're like, that's not a clock.
Like, what is that? Is that like the top of an apple? Is that a peach? Like, what is...
A lot of ridges.
Yeah,
is that like a kissy face? Like a...
Yeah, what is that? Is that an anus?
It would be clear, wouldn't it?
I don't know. As I said, if you did it in a certain way where it'd be subtle and you'd be looking at it, I think you would know.
Subtle anus?
Subtle anus.
Okay, well, that was the lightning round.
Who won that one? Who won that lightning round?
Maybe the compressed ashes? There were winners?
There's no losers. We lost.
Well, okay, that's going to do it for us this week on the Royal We.
We're good. I'm good.
We've discussed a whole lot of nonsense this week. I want to thank you guys, my buddy Zach for sending us, Beautifax for sending us that weird morphine lips. Listen, we got to buy that. We have to buy it. And let me kiss you.
No.
I'm not going to kiss you. I'm just kidding. I'm going to burgle you.
You're going to burgle me.
Burgle some kisses. I want to thank you guys. Thanks for sending our headlines. You guys can shoot them over to Twitter. Let me know if you guys want me to kiss Nate. That's at RoyalWeCast or RoyalWeCast@gmail.com.
It doesn't matter what you vote.
If I get enough votes?
Nope.
That's where you draw the line. You're not going to sell out?
I'm not even getting an airplane ride.
It's just a kiss.
That's
only a kiss.
That's how that whole song got started.
It was only a kiss. How's that go?
It's a killer song. Just look.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of songs, I'd like to thank Kishi Baji for letting us use his song, intro/pathos off his album 151A. That's going to do it for us this week, guys.
Yep.
So the action-packed roller coaster of emotions.
It's rolled out.
Rolling out. Good night, Dad.